right, well today we're jumping into Doctor Who Classic, Season 2, Episode 3. Ooh, I like that. I actually liked the beginning of this season, how we're jumping into Planet of the Giants, where the Doctor and his companions are small, and we're in the land of big. And I'm ready to wrap up this story. I do know there's only 3 episodes of this story, and then we're going to be getting into the next story of this season. So, if you would like to see this in a full reaction, of course you can. For the second and third tier here on this platform, they promise you will always copyright all my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So please sign up to one of those platforms and be able to see this in a full reaction today. I barely, am awake as I'm doing this reaction, so bear with me. And to everybody who keeps letting me know to get back onto Torchwood, we will be getting onto Torchwood. As you guys know, I don't like to keep beating a dead horse, but BBC Studio owns these properties, and they do always, after I film them, after I edit them, they always get copyright claimed. It does not matter. I understand they spend a lot of money on their property and they don't want to share it. Got it. But with that being said, I'm trying to balance the stuff with BBC Studios, because as much as work as I put into these reactions, they will be here and then they're gone. And so I'm really just finding this balance. I have the classic Who, I have new Who now we're doing. I will get back to Torchwood, but I just don't want to keep seeing all of the stuff that I'm doing here 1 minute and go on the next. So I hear you guys loud and clear to get back to Torchwood. We will be doing that. I promise you. I'll be dropping another episode relatively soon. Give me like a few more weeks. I'm also wrapping up other shows and just trying to, and also to tell you the truth, it's the holidays, and now I'm getting like wrapped up with the holidays and work, and you guys know how it is. We all got a busy life, especially around this time of year. So stay safe out there. Enjoy the content. Enjoy the content that we're doing, and I hope one day it'll be easier to edit BBC Studios stuff. But once again, now that I know how much money they spend on their stuff, I know why they're super strict with it. So the point is, we're getting back into Torchwood. Just give me a few weeks and we'll do that. Okay? And you guys can remind me. I'm sure you will. Love ya! Now, without further ado, let's jump into Doctor Who and find out exactly what the Doctor has got to give. And
he's turned the tap on.
Yes, he did. Dirty water, too. That's the worst.
Into the overthrow pipe.
Good job, guys.
Any more water?
Yes, of course they can come in here. Down the overflow pipe.
Exactly.
I'm getting used to these sounds. I think that last one must have been the door closing.
The Doctor and Susan. They must have been drowned.
No!
We don't know.
Barbara,
No,
be
I'm going with
careful!
you.
All right.
I like how they make them look small. Smart. God, the camera up here. Looking down so you look super small.
The report itself isn't final enough. Sarah would have telephoned his department.
But you can't do that. You'll give yourself away.
Strange operator here. Hello? Yes?
How do you know who to speak to?
I've been dealing with these people for years. Is Mr. Whitmore there, please? Arnold Farrow speaking.
Doesn't sound like Mr. Farrow at all.
The tests are very satisfactory. I'm sending in the report. Well, I would say the DN6, as they call it, is about 60% improvement on normal insecticide. And I'll send in the report. Will you send in the authorization? As soon as they get the report, we'll get the go-ahead.
Ian, it's a formula.
Yes, I believe you're right, Susan.
It's a formula for the insecticide.
Going to do anything at all, we must stop it.
Yes, Ian's right, Barbara. You only need a cure if somebody's infected.
Well, those things up there are definitely molecular structures.
Yes, you're quite right, my boy.
I'm afraid it's far too heavy. We'd never lift it.
Let me have the notebook, child. No, we shall have to make a map of this. I want you to call out to me what you see written beneath you.
Isn't that phosphoric acid?
Now, this indicates the amount of organic ester. Yeah, boy, this formula is quite clear. Look, with one vital difference. The inventor has made the insecticide everlasting. Well, given in sufficient quantity, of course, it's capable of killing human beings.
Why do we go on just sitting?
No, my dear, gently.
Calm down, Barbara.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
feel a bit
she
giddy.
has it on her hands.
I think I must be hungry.
There's something over there that might be the solution to all this business.
Oh, what's that?
A telephone, my dear.
Push is underneath the receiver. Yes, there are lots more over there.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I told you I haven't eaten for ages. I think that's what it must be.
Pass this up to Susan and she can then pass it on up to me.
Very well.
Right, I'll get started.
Can you manage all right?
Yes, I can manage.
You're very tired.
Yes, I'm a bit.
Well, we can manage. You just sit down and rest for a while, Right, you better all come up now.
Grandfather! Barbara!
We three can manage, huh?
Why?
Well, I don't think Barbara's quite up to it. When we get it lifted up, push this cork underneath. All right?
Oh, God.
Let's go, Barbara.
We'll try the other end now.
Barbara! Oh my God! Barbara's done so.
Come and answer this thing. It's driving me mad.
The old farmhouse again.
Can you hear us? Police!
No, nothing at all.
We can't have failed after trying so hard.
Yes, I'm afraid we have, and it's my fault. I thought it was worth trying.
I'll go and get you some water. It'll freshen you up, eh?
Thank you. What are you doing? No one must touch... Barbara!
Oh, Lord, she's dead.
She got insecticide on her hand. She touched it.
Well, she never told me. I never saw her do this. By that pile of seeds.
Oh, seats.
Yes, you see, she got it on her hands.
Grandfather, we can do something, can't we?
Yes, you got some of it on your hands, and you didn't tell us anything about it. It was very wrong of you, wasn't it?
What can we do for her?
Well, it's urgent that we get her back to her normal size. That dosage of insecticide will be 70 times less dangerous. Practically nothing at all.
Oh, a bit ropey. Could do with a glass of water. All right.
Where's her water in?
Just give me a minute.
Can get us back to normal size.
Oh, yes, of course I can, dear boy, yes. I hope.
You've got to let us take you back to the ship. You could die. Doctor, make her see some sense.
There's nothing I can say, dear boy. Barbara's quite right.
We must find a way to stop it. We must.
We must.
Perhaps the phone's off the hook or something.
Yes, I'll go and see. I want to have a look at Pharaoh's notes.
Not the smallest gun in the world.
We'll cause trouble. Start a fire, my boy. We can try anyway. There's nothing like a good fire, is there?
We could manage to start a fire. It would certainly attract people here. Yes. We'll find that man's body.
We could only turn it on.
Well, then what?
I'll soon show you.
Put these under the therm.
It's DN6.
Come on, I want an explanation.
Oh, you've replaced your receiver now, have you, Mr. Smithers? Oh, the other gentleman, I see. Only I've a call for Mr. Farrow.
Do you think you ought to be doing this, Hilda?
Who is this?
You see? It's the same man.
Get him to talk a bit more.
I've got a London call for you. Will you accept the charges? Sorry. London has broken the connection. Perhaps they'll call again.
We'll soon find out.
But why is that thing in his mouth? What's going on in his chin?
Oh, I think it's moving a bit.
Oh, come on, all together. What we're going to do is run at the side.
I like using a battering ram.
Our problem will be to get away far enough to when it explodes.
Flammable. Oops.
Oh, dear boy, train the box of the sharper and...
Charge!
Yes!
Turn it down a bit. You don't want us burned alive.
I had too much money sunk into it. I had to kill him. Once I'd started, I'd see it through.
Can't be long now.
Double laugh. Oh, it's gonna blow that
Much
shit
as you
up.
can. When that thing explodes, there'll be metal flying all over the place. TN6 is more deadly than radiation. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Get the briefcase.
Oh, look at his eyes.
It's worked! Come on, all of you, back to the ship! Susan, take care of Barbara.
What are you doing? That thing's covered with poison.
Yes, I know it is. I know all about it. Well, what do you want it for? You'll be surprised.
Now I have some questions that need answering. And turn that gas off, you'll kill a lot of us.
Got to repeat exactly what the things that happened to us when we landed. Take it over to that table so that we can all see it and wrap that round when you do it.
You'll be okay, Barbara. Love you, girl.
Doctor.
Yes. I think it's working, my boy. Yes. Yes.
See, it's completely vanished.
No. It hasn't vanished at all.
I'm so thirsty. There you are, drink that.
She's been thirsty this whole episode. Nobody got her water.
Thank you, Doctor.
Not at all, my dear boy. Always at your service. Well, I'm happy to say our plan worked. We didn't have to fire the laboratory.
Can you get us back to normal?
Yes. There's your answer, my dear.
We already are.
Suggest you all go and have a good scrub. Go on, off you go. Oh, dear, now is that irritating? Perhaps I shall know now where we are.
Where are we? Oops. A body going into the water.
Where are we now then?
Somewhere nice and quiet, I hope. Oh, yes, let's have a holiday.
Take a look for yourselves. I don't want to boast, but we might be somewhere in London.
What are we waiting for? Oh, they can't go, Barbara. Oh, they are in
Well,
London.
there we are, back home.
You guys have a sign that says that?
It's a long way around, Doctor.
What a horrible mess.
Are we down by the dock?
It would be in.
Pretty deserted.
I hope for both your sakes it's nearly your time, but bear in mind we might have landed in the early 1900s.
What are you doing?
I'm just having a look. You can't see much down there, can you?
All this neglect all over the place. Been abandoned, all of it.
Stop spoiling everything.
Oh, my dear, I believe you me, I wouldn't spoil your homecoming for all the world.
Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, shit! They picked her up!
The whole bridge has collapsed.
Yes, well, it's all crumbling.
We're going to need help to shift this.
Yes, it's going to be very difficult.
They don't ask what a police box is doing under a bridge in the first place.
Yes, exactly.
There's a warehouse over there, Doctor. I might be able to find a crowbar or something.
You can't move that by sheer brute force. You were right, you need a cutting flame.
We better make sure we can get back into the ship before we start looking around. Just in case there's trouble.
It's an intuition, if you like. I don't believe we're anywhere near your time, the 1960s. Quarter of an hour, 20 minutes?
Easily, but what about it?
Well, what have we heard? Nothing. Not even the chimes of old Big Ben. So Kenny. Yeah, and Kenny.
I'm sorry about what happened, Grandfather.
Oh, so you're sitting up and taking notice again, are you? Can't get into the ship, and what's all this rubble then? Look at it.
I didn't pour the fridge down on purpose.
The Doctor and I are going to have a look in that warehouse over there.
Well, can't we all go?
Well, how's your ankle, Susan?
Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord!
What you need is a jolly good snack bottom.
CPR!
You wait here, then. I'll go and wet my handkerchief in the river. I'm sorry, Barbara.
Where is everybody? The world's end.
Careful, Doctor. I'm not a half with me.
I was like, what the hell? Here's a wet blanket.
You know, we're not in our time in London, Susan. There's no sound of traffic. There's a strange poster on the wall back there. It just doesn't make sense. We ought to be able to hear something. I mean,
Right.
it's ridiculous. Don't think this is wet enough. Hold on a minute.
Then we go put it back in the water with that horrible sign about dead bodies. Who's that?
Empty.
Oh, a musty smell. This place hasn't been used in years. What's that monstrosity out there?
What?
Battersea Power Station.
London, what's going on?
Must have gone over to nuclear power.
At least we know the century there, boy. Look.
2164.
164.
Who are you?
Do you want to get killed?
What?
Where's Susan?
Tyler's got it. Come on. We've got to get out of here. Quick, follow me.
What's...
What on earth is this?
What's on his head?
Some sort of adornment, but what for?
I'm going to knit the bones together.
It's a crack pot.
No, I think there's something more to it than that.
Crock-pot.
You mean these people have invented some form of personal communication?
Yes, something like that.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're freaky.
Why?
Well, whatever it is, I wouldn't like to meet one of these fellows, you know.
Oh my God, he was stabbed.
Murdered.
Man, you're so loud.
No one can get through that way.
He's like, I got my whip. Who's this guy? Go ahead! Go ahead, Barbara! Run, girl! Oh, Barbara, she's a fast girl! I love Barbara. Run, Barbara, run! Look at her go, yes! Tell that girl. What the fuck is this? Oh, she is front to end. It's so loud. That sure looks familiar.
My other friend.
We'll do the best we can.
That's not what you said just now. Promise you'd find
There isn't time for.
Yes, I suppose they might have hidden somewhere.
Yeah, let's wait and see.
You know, I want to get away from here.
I want to get away from you.
Yes, but aren't you even a bit curious?
Oh, why the devil are those two?
Hold on.
Notman's on the rampage about...
I found a couple of them down by the river. Open target.
Can you cook?
Cook.
I can get by.
Good, we need some cooks. Robo-men.
Well,
Well, he was
Robo-man.
waiting for me. That means that we'll have to change the storehouse.
these have got a couple of friends down there. They
Is
want
he
us to bring back.
Cyberman?
Well, I didn't see anyone there except that I was nearly caught by a couple... What do you do?
I eat.
I'll try and find the two friends and I'll bring them back.
Why are you sitting down?
I've hurt my ankle. Where to type plans?
Hold on, Tyler. Get these people below.
With that little knife? Good luck.
High tide.
High tide.
Evening. Filthy that water is.
Read it!
He's just stupid.
Well, I repeat, it's stupid. Stupid place to put a poster. Dead human body in the river. I should say that's near murder, isn't it?
Sounds like New York City.
Out your dead.
There they are. That must be them.
It is them.
I reckon that flying saucer disappeared somewhere over the other side of the river.
They're bound to be contaminated with some sort of bacteria.
They're not likely to drink that, are they?
Well, the smell of it's enough. What do you want?
Stop! When I give the word, turn and dive in the water.
Dive in the water? That's a Dalek! Well. Ooh, I love that. By the way, I have to say something. Season 2 is actually extremely entertaining. Season 1 was cute. Season one was definitely testing and seeing how the show is. You could see it. And since we watched the Doctor Who movie, the one with the first Doctor, I forgot what it was called. I know that like the first season, they weren't sure like if this show was going to last, right? So they were just doing their big ones, their 1s to the 2s. And this season though, it seems like they are giving budget, girls and guys. The first story with the giants, the planet, we wrapped that up. I actually enjoyed the last episode of that. Now we're jumping into a Dalek type story. Ooh. Now those guys looked kind of like maybe like the first introduction of Cybermen. Did you guys think so when you saw this episode? Because they had like very similar, they're men, I heard robots in it, right? So I was like, ooh, are we getting Cybermen? And then once I saw the whips again and they're like, yeah, I was like, okay, I don't think that's Cybermen. I don't think Cybermen ever had whips, y'all. So whips and chains. This is some S&M type bullshit. But then we got the Daleks coming out the water, the dirty water. What's they got to do with humans? That's interesting, right? That's interesting. So the regular humans are running around fighting these robot human type people, and the Daleks are probably behind that. But the Daleks also don't. The Daleks also don't convert humans into Daleks. We've seen it in New Who, like later on, but I think that was like the first time like that happened, right? I didn't think that well, I'm answering my own question because clearly we have humans here in England, and they're obviously some type of robotic type humans, and the Daleks they're not working for them, so the Daleks are obviously enslaving these humans, is what I'm assuming. Regardless, I loved it. Barbara was doing her big one. You guys know Barbara's my favorite companion. Love her. But damn, Ian is so loud. If you were playing hide and go seek with Ian, honey, you would be able to find Ian right away. He is always kicking something, throwing something, getting people into trouble. He is definitely the one who, him and Susan, they take turns. They pass baton. Which one's going to get in trouble first? Which one is going to put the group into grave danger? It's either one of those. Barbara is more like the doctor. Solve the problems and be the brave ones. That's how I see it. Regardless, I actually would give these episodes that I just watched a 10 out of 10. Life, liberty, and as well as justice. Ooh, I loved it. I can't wait till we continue on with the next episodes. I don't know how many episodes there are of this story with the Daleks. If there's only 3 episodes next, maybe I'll just group them. If there's only 3 episodes left of this story, maybe I'll just group all 3 together to make one reaction, instead of having it still broken down. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just continue on the way I've been doing things. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. I enjoyed it once again. Guys, if you want to support the channel for free, please hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. And I'll see you all next time with more Doctor Who classics.